So we rode from just south of Maraetai along the Maraetai coastal path and various Esplanade reserves into Omana Regional Park, and then through to Puru Park, then up through the Liberty and Constellation reserves to the Beachland shops, down to Pine Harbour, along Sunkist Bay, back along the roads, and then completed the link back along the Maraetai coastal pathway. So, good morning. This is the coastal pathway at Maraetai, and we're starting a new series. We didn't intend to start a new series so soon after the Auckland Great Rides, but yeah, we got through the Auckland Great Rides a bit quicker than we thought. We've still got like 5 weeks before I go to the USA to start my Great American Rail Trail circuit. So yeah, you need to do a bit of exercise between now and then. The new series is going to be about biking opportunities in the Auckland Regional Parks network. Because those opportunities are modest, I might sort of team up quite a few of the regional park rides with some other activity. Kayaking, fishing, bodyboarding, paddleboarding, etc. Today though, it's just a very sunny day, but too cold for swimming. So the plan is add on this track, the Maraetai coastal track, and also go through to Puru Park over to Beachlands. I feel like after the Auckland Great Rides, I almost set myself up with some of the commentary to need to do some biking in Auckland's regional parks. On the one hand, I told everyone how wonderful they were in the final ride of that series, out including Tawharanui Regional Park, and yet I said that they were underused for biking in particular, and that there was heaps of potential that was unrealised. This made me think I really should showcase some of that potential. So this is basically the only cyclable bit of the Omana Regional Park, so bear with me. Other rides in this series, there are actually proper mountain biking trails and circuits, etc. yeah, maybe we came to this one first to kick off this series because we've used this circuit a few times in the past, many times in the past actually, especially when Ruben was learning how to ride his bike. We'd go out to Beachlands and then bike along the coast. First just getting here to Omana and returning, and as he got better all the way into Maraetai and sometimes beyond. And it's a very pleasant space, really good for a picnic in summer. And some good swimming here too. One idea in the series is that we will do at least 2 activities in each regional park that we go to. You don't ride all the way out to these places and then just do a tiny little bike ride. To make the journey worthwhile, yeah, you can combine them with other things. And the great thing about the regional parks is they have some of the best recreational potential in the whole of Auckland. And I am especially looking forward to doing a bit of kayak fishing either before or after we go for a bike ride, because yeah, kayaking and fishing and kayak fishing have taken much less priority in our weekends over the last couple of years. I've never been through this part, so it's somewhat different. It goes up to the new development at Beachlands, up where the new supermarket is, and yeah, provides a way of just making a loop that wasn't there before. This is a little shared path that I've been on basically since Te Puru Reserve. Links together a whole lot of playgrounds and other Esplanade reserves up past the creek and some nice native bush up to the new shopping centre, and then a similar sort of thing down the other side through some new subdivisions, and presumably this will get me all the way to Pine Harbour. This area is a lot more resourced with shared paths and cycling paths than I'd actually realised. You know, it's a very green little place. A lot of hidden nature. Reserve just to the left of me here now. Yeah, it seems that with the marina development and other fancy subdivisions that have been put in, they haven't allowed non-vehicle transport to suffer. Yeah, real hidden gems.